Guys, let's talk about the single backhand evolution over the years, all right? The single backhand started something like this. Obviously, it was a wooden racket, but it was something like this. It's almost just like a little punt. It's transformed so much over the years to something like this. Let's talk about the differences. Legends. So obviously, way back when tennis started with the wooden rackets, even the forehand was something like this. Single backhand is basically just a punt, okay? What's changed? Quite a lot of things. Players are stronger, more athletic, unfortunately, because they have to be, they have no choice. Number two, very important, the whole dynamics of the tennis racket have changed. Technology, just like everything has changed, the head is bigger, the strings are powerful, so you had to change your game to adapt, all right? If you had to go and play against an advanced player now, trying to hit a single backhand like this, you will not be able to manage the topspin and the pace. So it's changed so much that you had to change your body positioning, you had to change your swing and everything. So let's talk about it. First things is, guys, with the old school single backhand, you didn't really bend your legs, you didn't really have a body rotation. It was all just this. I'm not going to say much more than that, okay? Very important to notice though is my grip. If you look at my grip, it's continental. Very, very flat grip. It's on bevel number 2. All right. And how the pros have changed, you'll never see someone using a continental backhand for a single backhand, because if you try and rotate, this is what will happen. If you try and rotate the body and brush the ball with a flat continental, this is what's going to happen to the ball. Jeez, I got lucky there, but most of the time it will just fly out. High ball, there's no way you can get over the ball. Low ball, you can pick it up. But if you want to get into the ball, big rotation and trying to rip the ball, it's way too weak. So most importantly, what players have changed is, the first thing is they are moving the grip this way to bevel number 1, which is called the Eastern backhand grip. Okay. Sorry, I hope I didn't say bevel 1 previously. It was bevel 2. Okay. So bevel 1 is the new modern grip. Notice how, if I want my strings to be flat, it's way in front. All right. What does that give me? That gives me time to activate the legs, like we said. That's how it's evolved, and to give me time to have that massive rotation, because you cannot compete against today's players if you don't have power and spin. How do you get power and spin with a single backhand? You need a massive rotation. Some players even go all the way up there, and then from there they accelerate into the ball. Okay, single backhand not so much, but it's a lot more modern to sometimes use the open stance for the rotation. So the two biggest changes is the grip, because they need spin, they need power, and then the body is a lot more active. So now, this is what you want to focus on. Grip, big rotation, because what? You need power and spin. There. Look at my big turn. Okay, it evolved from this to massive turn, boom. Okay, I have great videos on the specific techniques. I'll add it to the end of the video, but I have to tell you though that there are some pros that even go to bevel number 8, SemiWestern. Now this is a crazy change from where it all started. What you need to be careful is, if you go way over like that, many players start slapping. If you slap like that, you're losing out on the whole dynamic of turning, getting the power out of the left leg, power out of the hips, and then into the ball. Okay, if you start slapping, you let go of the whole kinetic chain and you just slap, you're almost better off then just to go to the old one. All right, so look at my turn. I'm gonna have a big turn. I'm not gonna break my arm too soon. I'm gonna keep my arm steady. Look at my big turn, strings to back fence almost, and then on contact point, my arm is almost going to be straight, and then I will accelerate. Okay, so important not to break your arm too soon if you're going with the Western grip. Something like this. I struggle to show this one because I don't use it. I use bevel 1, but I have to show you a good demo. Let me show you again. I'm going to leave that on the video so you guys just know that I don't just show you my beautiful shots. Okay, there we go. Extreme 1. SemiWestern. Get a little bit deeper for you guys. All right. So with that grip, you're gonna have to make very sure you hit up. You're gonna have to make very sure you get low. Okay. There's a hidden risk on the low ball with that grip. It's very, very hard to pick it up. So I do recommend staying on bevel 1. This is what my single backhand looks like. Just a little bit more comfortable. A lot of techniques involved there, but that's the evolution. If you ever wondered why, if you watch maybe all the players at your club and you see this, nothing wrong with it, but they just never evolved to the modern backhand. So that's where the backhand came from. That's where it is now, and the reasons to it. If you want to know exactly how to hit your backhand, check this video above here. If you don't mind, subscribe to my channel. Grab my ebook, link in description. I became so vulnerable in that book. Everything about me, everything I did wrong, everything I did right in my career. Check it out so you don't make the same mistakes. Check it out so you can do the good things I did and change your life for the better.